Today I'm going away from the hydroponics for a little bit and going to make some soil planters, and actually I'm gonna make it into a wicking bed. Water is just too expensive around here, and wicking beds tend to use a lot less water because you're watering from the bottom up and there's less evaporation. So what I'm doing here is I got these tubs that I had laying around the house, so I didn't have to pay for those. And I had a piece of 3-inch pipe that I bought for hydroponics last year that wasn't good for hydroponics. So I cut off a section and I drilled a lot of holes in it. You're probably better off and easier on your hands if you buy a pre-drilled piece of pipe or drainage piping. Put a cap on one end, put an elbow on the other, and what we'll do is this will be filled with gravel here in a few minutes, and then we'll put a shade cloth over the top and then our soil. And what we do is we fill up water in here, and that will wick up to the plants. I also will be putting a drainage hole in right about here, so the water level will never get too high, so when it rains and such it won't get waterlogged, and to have just enough water in there. So that being done, I'm gonna fill with gravel and then drill in my drain. Now we got our gravel in, and I'm filling up with water. I actually removed some of the gravel so you can see some of the water seeping in there, and I actually have a drain over here. The water's actually almost up to the level now. So when you're filling it up normally, you'll wait until water starts coming out your drain here. There we go, it's starting to come out the drain, so that's when you know you're full. And I'm actually going to move some rocks around. But that's it. Next step is we're going to put a shade cloth over the rocks to keep the soil from seeping down in and plugging things up. That's how it works. Alright, I got a layer of shade cloth down. Again, that's to keep the soil from mixing in with the rocks, which is our water reservoir. You can also use landscape fabric, a weed block, which maybe I should have done. I don't know. The shade cloth looks a little porous, but hey, it's my first one. We'll give it a shot and try it out. Next we'll be adding the soil and then planting. And here's the final product. Soil's all in. I still got to plant my seeds and then put a thin layer of straw mulch on the top to keep the moisture in. But it's pretty simple. Altogether probably about 40 bucks worth of material. Spend a little bit more and get enough material to make two, because you got to buy the pipe in 10-foot piece. So I gotta go pick up some more gravel for this side. It takes about 2 bags of 3 cubic feet of gravel for this tub, which is a 31-gallon tub. We'll fill that up, and then a couple bags of soil. We're all set to go.